Hello and welcome back to the Projects in Dad's Garage. I'm Alex, as you all know. What's up, Reth, Mike, Raj? How are y'all doing today? Hope everybody had a great weekend. It's been a minute, but we are. Oh, what do I got going on over here? Computer's digging at me. Anything I need to pay attention to? I don't think so. Anyway, we are back out here. We are going to be working on the StealthChanger build. But first, we got to get a little cleaned up. And I moved camera. Hopefully, it makes it a little bit more usable as a camera people want to see the view of. Captain, what's going on? Jonathan, how's it going? So, I have been working on this lovely thing here. This is a Death Racer. We're gonna pull the parts off. I was just mocking stuff up, but yeah. We've been working on printing parts for this Death Racer. I saw that I have to set up the redirect here. All right. Let's move these parts somewhere. I don't know where. I don't have any work surface space, no storage space, no nothing. Nothing, I tell you. I need to do wheel bearings on that Cadillac, but first, my disability needs to pay me, man. It's been 2 fucking months. For those that might have in the audience a Elegoo Centauri Carbon, the original one, Elegoo has kindly decided to release the canvas system for it. There we go. Let's change what this thing is trying to do. Ah, buddy, maybe. Seems a little better. Got lots of fancy filaments, compliments of Soraya Tech. For this dragster build. If you're looking for some reasonably priced, good filaments that are, you know, particularly their various TPUs and stuff, and they have spot on filament profiles on their website too. Yeah, all right, now we have this out of the way. Fun story here. So I went to I was going to build up these Z drives over the weekend, so I wasn't boring everybody with them, but pulled them out. And almost every single one of them had warped off the plate And I hadn't noticed it, so yeah. All right. Make sure our little buttons are on there so these carriages don't go flying off. Get this thing flipped over. And then got some stuff to take a look at here. So we have a package from LTX Designs. We're gonna open this up. It's all the panels for this. And boy howdy, are these some nice panels. Let's pull out the bottom panel. And let's get you guys a view of this bottom panel. Isn't that fucking sick? I don't know about you, but I think that's incredible. Circuit board display stuff on there. Yeah. We're gonna get this installed. It is an ACM panel as well. So let's get some rolling nuts going on this. Deck panel, M5 T-nuts. Yeah, the bed does cover most of it, but as with most things in life, right? If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. And I promise you, it's going to be noticeable even with the bed on there. DJL, how's it going? Tinkering Techie. All right, so got some rolling nuts. Now I got to go digging in this box to get DIN rails. So of course, you know, they're all the way on the bottom freaking layer. All right. Da Vinci, what's up, brother? All right. There we are. Then we got our DIN rail. We need some M5 by 10 button heads. one. Just so it's the same on both sides. All right. We're gonna have to flip this back over for Z-rails, but I just want to see what this thing's gonna look like. Oh, come on now. Don't lie. It's the coolest deck panel you've ever seen in your life. Death Cube, what's up? All right, let's put together some Z drives. The part where I think I'm going to grab my chair. My chair is wearing out, folks. The other one's broken. Get out some heat sets. So, has anybody here built one of these StealthChangers before? Thinking about building a StealthChanger? What's the verdict? If you've built one, how do you like it? I think Rest said he has one going. Damascus, how's it going? If you were to build one that's like what you do. You ordered index for your Core 1? Raj, I can't wait to see that. Are you going to be streaming that? I know you were talking about streaming. You had a channel set up. Preload, all of these things. You ran through over 2K continuous tool changes over the weekend. All right, nice. On a StealthChanger? Six Dragon Burners with Rapido 2 Fs and Apis 2 extruders. Nice. When I was going to do mine, that's all I was going to do was 3 tool heads. It's come a long way since then. I'm really excited to see how this one comes together and whatnot. I've been hearing good things from those that have them. This one is not going to be for me though. This is going to be for a channel member. It's kind enough to let me build it on stream for him though. Bring content to y'all. Tell you what, if you guys are building much of anything that requires heat sets, man, check out these heat set presses. The Frax arms, Fabrica was kind enough to sponsor this one about a year ago now, and I love the thing. The only issue I had, and it's not with the Frax itself, it was with the soldering. I was originally using USB Type-C with a 60-watt power brick, and the USB-C connection's a little flaky. So I replaced it with a regular power supply. So I think 24-volt power supply with a barrel jack on it. So knock on wood, proved to be the way to go with this. All right. Then we got three ant heads with Galileo, 2 extruders, and Fadus conch for hot ends. Yeah, on this one we are doing Fadus conches as well. Shout out to Digital Dragon 3D. Not only is he a content creator, but he also owns a store that you can find at digitaldragon3d.com. He sponsored the 5 Fadus conch plus hot ends for this. It's kind of one of those things where you're not printing super fast, so you don't really need crazy high flow hot ends. Uh, 2.4 is a much more straightforward build for a StealthChanger than a Trident. I'm pretty sure there is a system for Trident, but I think then the dock has to move up and down versus with the 2.4 you can move the gantry up and down the attach and detach your tool heads. Oh, nice. Is he having a maker meetup? Luke is an amazing human being. Had him on the show last week. as we work through some teaching some initial setup and dialing in printers and stuff like that. Walking our way through shake and tune, what you're looking at on graphs and stuff for that. All right. Now we need these bad boys. There we go. LTX. That is fucking sick, dude. Shout out to LTX for the panels. If you're looking for custom engraved panels, that dude's work is second to none. That is clean. Killer Prince, how's it going, brother? All right, I think that's it for the heat sets. Lunch break. Isn't it like 9 o'clock in the morning your time? Draft Shift Discord was a huge help with the config part. You're stuck on it. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's good to have people that are willing to help. All right, so if you want to reach out to LTX and get some panels made, reach out to them on Discord. Oh, you're in Alabama. All right, then. Then, yeah. It's a little after 11 in Alabama, so. Man, I loved Alabama when I was there. That was a lot of fun. All right, let's see. We need these. And we need these. And we need some calipers. Let's get some calipers. Making me hungry. Yeah, we were staying in Perdido Key in Florida. And just going over to Alabama during the days for What's it called? The wharf. That is pretty sweet. I like that. Oh, nice. It's a really nice area. It's being rebuilt. Been hit pretty hard by a hurricane at the time, but you're in Montgomery, Alabama? I really like the people in Alabama. Now, the people that were partying, there's a area called the Floribama Line. That was, they were some rowdy folks, but I'd wager a guess that folks partying at the Floribama Line are neither from Florida or Alabama. More of a tourist college area. So you can throw a dead fish to farthest. Nice. Alright, so that's one. Oh, I bet.
This is the future.
I've just gotten in the habit of drying my filament pretty much before I use it every time.
This is the future. Revolution.
Brad, how's it going? Man, I really want one of those S2 dryers. It'll take a 3-kilogram spool and it goes to a higher temperature. I find myself in need of one more and more. Sudler's got a new dryer that they're coming out with. Looks like it'll take an 5 kilogram spool, or like 8 or 10 regular spools. Pretty sick.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
All right. Now let's build some bearing stacks. I guess I need to get bearings out to do that. Yeah, I want one of those. The ones that look like the toaster ovens. All right, let's find some bearings in here. Yeah. I forgot I did. I saw that at 3D Print Toaster. I need to get one of these. That was not much.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside.
My mic was on my hoodie. Yeah, as I was saying, Cascade would be something that would have to be sponsored content. If you see anybody making kits, let them know you'd like to see me build one on stream. Yeah, I took off my hoodie and it was still on my hoodie. That's right. Professionalism. You will get none of that here. If you want professionalism, you gotta go check out Keelprint stream. Jerry, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a sweet printer. You're working on a CNC, but the Cascade's exciting. And think about how much Vorons have improved since the first one. I can't wait to see mods people come up with. Yeah. I know the Milo project has gone through a lot as far as improvements and stuff. Yeah, I'm running a 0.25 for most of my maker chips. It does slow down the process quite a bit, but it does give you a lot more detail. Nice. Jerry, were you able to make it to Rocky Mountain? If you did, I'm sorry I missed you. All right, now we get some belts out. Our belt. There's that. Put that on there. Then we find some M3x40s. Yeah, you can always come out to Murph. I know it's a little bit of a further trip because you're in Vegas, right? You live in Vegas, brother. Everything's wet and humid compared to Vegas. Murph is a good time, man. You're missing out. All right. So I've been to all three now. Each one offers something a little different. Kind of how I describe it is 3D Printopia is the closest to kind of trade show-ish. Murph is very much maker focused. And then Rocky Mountain sits right there in the middle between the two. Rocky Mountain's definitely the biggest of the three, with 3D Printopia last year being a very close second on size there. I think for most of the folks in this that are going to be hanging out in my streams, Rocky Mountain is probably the one that, if you're only going to go to one, make it to Rocky Mountain. 3D Printopia is an awesome show to go to. Murph is very fun. For the average person though, if you can't do it as a car trip, I don't know that it's necessarily worth booking flights and all that stuff for at the moment. Hopefully that changes, right? So Murph is the original one, and I have lost the bearing. Okay. I need to figure out where that bearing went. There it is. It's on the floor. But if you can make Murph as a day trip, you know, it's a super fun event with awesome people. All right. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, man. The best Rep Rap Fest is the one you can get to. If you're not having fun at any one of the Rep Rap events, it's probably your fault. Just saying. Grandgord, welcome to the stream, man. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a Rep Rap Fest, a new one in Texas this year. So check that out. Also, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the hobby and the community. Glad to have you. There's Wrath. How's it going, man? All right, there's our drives. All right, now we need to get some M5 nuts out of here and some M3x8s. There's 3x8s. And there's some M5 nuts. Two printers in 4 months. Yeah, it can do that to a person, man. What printers did you get? Conchari Carbon 2 and an H2S. That's a solid start. How do you like them? Yeah, you gotta be careful with those printers, man. You can't leave them alone and unattended. If you don't keep a close eye on them, they get together and they just multiply overnight. You know, leave them unattended, and the next day the stork, aka the postal man or the Amazon delivery guy, show up with a new printer, and you're like, "Hey, how'd this happen?" Trident R2, yeah. I'll be interested to see how the index goes once it's in the hands of normal folks. Yep, yeah. Micro Center be getting you every time too. Micro Center though can, it's like watching a fucking stand-up comedy show. Some of the stupid shit that they say in there, man. I try not to say anything. The one time I did was because the sales associate standing there trying to talk this guy out of I can't remember what printer it was, but it was a decent fucking printer. Like one of the bamboo machines. Oh, I think he was trying to talk him out of an A1 combo and talking him into an Anchormate M5. And I had to step in on that one. I'm sorry if you're an Anchormate fan, but that's just fucking terrible advice to give to somebody. No, don't buy the A1 combo. Buy the Anchormate 5C instead. Brother, you need to go to a different department. Yeah, I'll be interested to see. I wonder if the Prusa price includes like that new top hat and some other stuff like that. All right. BT's installed. Now let's go get some steppers. Oh shit, I didn't print this jig. I need to print that. There's a little jig that helps you space the pulleys. For the stepper motors. New window. New project. Centari carbon. Let's go. All right, let's grab some filament. Thank you for the sub, Gibo 1766. Appreciate you, man. Glad Micro Center is 45. Yeah, my Micro Center is about the same distance. Daniel, how's it going? Yeah. So the thing is, Micro Center is like any other store, right? And they hire people, and sometimes those people are interested and know are knowledgeable about the product they're selling. Other times that's not the case, right? So you're kind of hit and miss on that. All right. Filaments. Supply Studios, how's it going? Woo. We're just gonna load up some filament here in the Centauri carbon. For the, I think I mentioned it, but for those that don't know, Elegoo released for pre-order the canvas system for the original Centauri carbon. It's $55, which I think is a killer deal. If I had it, I'd be ordering one myself. Last I saw, the pre-orders that they were doing last night were going to ship in July, the end of July. So it'll be a couple months before you get it. But like I said, if I had the money, I would do it. It's not, it's a lot less than I was expecting something like that to be. I have strongly considered selling one of my printers to fund buying something multicolor. Yeah, I'm gonna imagine that they will probably sell the top hat. At some time in the future, but now we need M5 by 40s. Yeah, I'm sure somebody will make something for it too. That's the other thing. RJ, how's it going? A fishing boat for a small person. Let's see here. We have spicy nachos Lunchable. And we have a bottle of the Walmart Mountain Dew. That's going to be our lunch. Yeah, I mean, you gotta measure to see if it makes sense for you. I am currently in the market for a system that I can count on. Currently printing all my multicolor stuff on a switch wire with the Rage Rabbit carrot feeder, and it works well enough. Just that I need to switch out that tool head. I can't really count on it. Back to print just finished on it. This is one of the side panels for the dragster. I saw that. I reposted it in my Discord that the Virtue got released today. That is our RH3D designer of the E3NG. I'm really excited. Maybe now that it's released, maybe he'll get around to issuing serials for the NG. John, how's it going? Listen, man, I'm out in the garage. I got to do with what I've got. It's either that or cold, uncooked hot dogs. They're my options out here right now. I can't get into my chest freezer, so I can't get a fudge sickle or anything. All right, let's go over here and pull up the other plate for the dragster. There we go. Yeah, but these ones, the kids like the regular nachos, but these ones are spicy and they don't care for them. They say they're too hot, which is hilarious because they eat stuff way hotter than this all the time. It's funny how that works with children. There's like no sense of consistency when it comes to spice preference. I'm out of iced coffee. The little one drank the last of my iced coffee before she went to school. Oh, look, it's a spring for one of the balls. Voron roller food. I'll be perfect for wrap events, man. You put it on your table, hand out free hot dogs. Coffee helps her focus. Yeah, coffee really helps her from hopping around. Yeah. So it's not universal across the board, but for people that have ADD, ADHD, some people that fall on the autistic spectrum, stuff like that, stimulants, caffeine and the like, actually it acts like it settles them down. But what it's doing is helping them from having their mind just skip all over the place. Wiener Eater 5000. Yes. So what do you guys think? What's your opinion on the new camera angle? Do you like this camera angle? Now that we've got more people here, I need opinions. Nobody's giving me opinions here. That's right, like the video to help your print succeed. Am I balding? Crap. I don't care. I wear a hat all the time. Tons of hair, very little hair. It doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. I was hoping that because this camera is a much nicer camera than this camera that used to be normally our primary kind of view. This one is probably the nicest camera. This one's a very close second. This one's a very close second. Oh, no shit, man. Feel like I'm non-stop having to deal with nose and ear hair. It's ridiculous. Just throw that spring back in there for later. GTR Dad, what's up, man? Got to talk to GTR Dad at Rocky Mountain. Did we talk at 3D Printopia? I can't rightly remember. I think we did. Oh yeah, that panel is sweet. I thought we did. "3D Printopia," I had the fam with me. The girls on Saturday and about half of Sunday. And my son came up. Well, not up, but he drove down from Jersey and met us Saturday, well, early Sunday morning. I went to the show Sunday. So my focus was kind of split between show and making sure the family was having a good time, you know? All right, let's get some motors out. Just waiting for this part to finish printing. It's almost done. Yeah, I'd like to make it check out both West 3D and Fabrico. I've been to KB 3D quite a few times. Oh, look at that. It's done. It's finished, folks. Front wing for the dragster. Made out of 85A GPU. Build plate's a little hot, folks. There we go. There's our little tool. Now we can get out our pulleys for our stepper motors. Holy cow, man, I can't get this one. Save my life. There we go. Luke, how's it going? talked about your store earlier. It's another store I need to make it to. Luke's and Hector's stores are probably two that are going to be easiest to make it to. Not really any good reason why I make it out to Oregon, you know? But North Carolina and Florida, I make it to relatively often, you know? When life isn't upside fucking down, we normally go to Florida every year for vacation. Oh, that's right. You had that big order thing going, huh? You got that done? What do you mean repairing? Yeah, I gotta go see RJ. Oh, shit. That sucks, man. Well, it sounds like you made the deadline, so. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear it. I want to build a rat rig. How do you like building those? I hear a lot of mixed things about rat rigs. GTR Dad, it's a pretty stock rat rig that a bit nuts is doing. It's just standard run of the mill rat rig. Oh. No, I know it's not a stock rat rig. He's got just about every option you can think of on there. I don't think the 1.5 millimeter GT belt are going to do any harm. But I don't think they're going to do any good either. Need some M5 by 10 buttons heads. All right. these screws loosely put in there. Lock our tensioner in, and then lock our screws down. Now our belts are nice and tensioned. Yay. Trying to remember what I use for clear coat, but I think I just use like Rust-Oleum clear coat. Isn't that always the way, Luke? How much filament did you end up going through on that? Because I know you said you had a pretty big order for filament coming in. Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys are printing those. Those things are pretty sweet. Anybody that hasn't seen the little toddler mobility trainer things, it's definitely worth taking a look at. Luke, have you done a video on them? But they're wheelchairs for toddlers that are 3D printed. Should do a video on it or a little short or something, because those things are pretty cool. Dave and Terry recently did one as well for charity, I think. Dave and Terry of 3D and T printing. For those that don't know who they are, definitely worth checking out their content as well. All right. We need some rubber feet and some M5x16s. Penguin, how's it going? What'd you miss? Well, we put on bottom panel, built and installed our Z drives. Just putting rubber feet on now. Oh yeah, printing TPU is slow. I've been printing TPU now for days for this dragster. Yeah. Yeah, done. Content. Live. Edit. Customize. Right. Sorry, setting it up. My stream's done. It's going to redirect you over to our buddy Captain Kern, who's going to be streaming here after me. All right, there's our feetsies. All right. Now, we turn that back over. Yeah, Cap. You're going to be streaming in 15 minutes. All right. So again, you can see LTX's panel. Yeah, it's pretty sick. If this printer ever gets rebuilt in the future, have to send the extrusions over to Pathetic Puma and have him do circuit pattern on the extrusions. That'd be sick. There's another custom engraved panel for this printer. We'll get to it when we get there, though.
This is the future.
All right. Now we've got
This is the future.
M3 nuts.
Evolution.
Maybe. There they are. M3 nuts. M3 by 16 socket heads. That's a 20. 12. There's M3 by 16s.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Alright, there's that. Now we need some of these wigglers. Where are you? Alright. Some 5x30. Alright, one idler done. Two. Hi, how's it going, man? I spent a lot of time on Discord and YouTube videos while the old lady's in the store too. Because somehow a 5-item list takes 2 hours to get in Walmart.
Do you remember how you held
It's impressive.
me then? Now you've got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you? Down in the
All right,
deep of my mind,
there's that.
for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so
Now,
to keep you.
yeah.
How long do I got to keep you?
Yeah, the build is looking good.
More times than I can get out.
Making me jealous. For those that don't know, this build is
Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for
being
you
done
and
for
you're always inside. Down in
a
the deep of my mind,
channel member.
I got to keep you, to keep you. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside.
Was an awesome build that I am getting the privilege of building for this channel member. So shout out to them. Thank you for allowing me to build this for you.
How long do I gotta keep you?
Lido. What's Lido? Never heard of that.
Buried inside, oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Going around like nonsense. Playing
Aldi, but with a bakery. Okay.
brought me
I like Aldi.
no alibi.
They've got some food options in there that are really good at a really reasonable price and some variety. We don't go there often. I like going in there to get some different meal options than what we normally have. I get tired of eating the same thing. The old lady, not so much. She'd eat the same thing every day, probably. I know Aldi originally was out of Germany, wasn't it? And there was two brothers that ended up splitting up. Aldi and I think Trader Joe's is the other one here in the U.S. Yeah. They're both in the U.S. as well. One's just Aldi though, and then the other one's Trader Joe's. It's absolutely hilarious, right? As the people that shop at Trader Joe's, man, they can sit there and look down on people. It's like, bro, you're shopping in Aldi too. Aldi too. Calm down. All right, next comes the print bed, which we're not going to install until the end. So, next up, we're going to have the gantry we're going to install. So, that'll be on a stream later this week. Guys, make sure on your way out you hit the like button. We're going to be wrapping up here in a minute. We're going to send you over to Captain Kern. Make sure to hang out, send him some love. This is 2.4 R2. That's the base printer build on this. It's not Trident, it's a 2.4. 2.4 did not get a refresh yet. Sure, it's coming soon. But as we go out, before we go over to Captain Kern, I'd like to take a minute to thank all the channel members for continuing to support the things we do here. Thanks to everybody that hangs around, watches, hits the like button. Appreciate you. If you want to support the channel, there's many ways to do it. Channel memberships, tips, all that kind of stuff. You know what to do. You know how to do it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later this week with another stream working on this. We're going to install the gantry on it, which should be interesting. With that, we're going to get into some of the StealthChanger parts, right? Because the carriage and everything that goes on there for the tool head is the StealthChanger carriage from LDL. All right, everyone. Have a good one. Later.